Cancer. How's it going? This is September 2017 monthly general love tarot reading. I hope all of you are doing great. Oh, this is a great card. This is about a card of amazing things, like unexpected things. Amazing things that you will do for someone else, for yourself, someone else. Amazing things that someone will do for you. It's kind of, to me, like a card of glory, a card of gifts. I feel like doors open, opportunities, you walk gently through them and opportunities are right there. I also feel like when I put these two cards together, things that you've been wanting to happen for you, things that you've been praying for, things that you've been trying to manifest, okay, they're starting to come in. Okay. I'm also feeling like that there is an opportunity for you to change some things about your life. Okay. It could have anything to do with anything, like changing your home, changing your job, changing the way you look at life, changing, just shifting energy here. And what I feel like one of the things that you may let go of is having other people control you, or you controlling situations that are basically out of your hands. And what's great about this first card is it's kind of an eye opener. It's an eye opener. Asking you, working with change is asking you to change the way you perceive things, drop the assumptions and just kind of move forward in present moment, in the flow, just letting things take its course without controlling it. This card here is about establishing new friends, getting back together with friends. Maybe there's some friends or loved ones, family relationships. Maybe there's been a distance. Maybe there's been conflict or whatever. And I feel like things come together. Also, too, I feel like some of you will meet up with childhood friends. Okay? I do feel like that there's an opportunity for some of you to meet again someone from the past. And this person that I feel that you meet, I feel like it happens in divine timing. I don't feel that there has been a friction with them. I feel like you just kind of were friends or together and it just wasn't the right timing, so you both kind of drifted off your own way. I feel like somebody like that is returning to your life. Okay, so this card here, I feel like it's got something to do with a celebration. This could be a celebration about something you've achieved. That's what's I'm picking up, that I'm getting. I also feel like there's a celebration. I'm getting somebody. I'm getting a proposal, like somebody that you love proposes to you, and I feel like there's a celebration over this. Okay, so this one I feel is a lot to do with, again, I'm getting an opportunity for training or further education in regards to a job that I feel like you're going to be offered. Okay, now I'm feeling like there should be some inner guidance here. I feel like there should be some, when I'm getting these cards like this together here, first of all, I'm getting a work message here. I feel like for some of you, you are working just way too many hours. And I'm also feeling like a few of you might be into like getting all caught up in pleasing others and forgetting about yourself. So this card is just saying for you to kind of lighten your load, let go of trying to please everybody. Okay. And also too, I feel in regards to romance that there is a person here that I feel like you are trying to please, way beyond, you know, the normal pleasing someone. Okay. And I feel like it's, to me, it almost feels like an addiction, because there's a fear behind it that if you don't do this, then, you're going to lose this person. Okay. Does that make sense? And this card here is about trusting. It's about trusting that things are actually going to work out for you. Wow, this is a good card. This is about coming together in relationships, coming together with family, um, just kind of feeling how grateful and blessed you are to have this love. And I feel like some of you are just kind of in a space where you're just feeling gratitude because you're no longer living, excuse me, that negative relationship. Now, this card is about things coming that are unexpected, and I feel like it has to do with with a relationship, an opportunity to get to know someone. This is the Leo card, so it could have something to do with Leo. Um, I also feel like there needs to be work on the self confidence, in order to kind of continue to meet this person. I'm not saying that, well, some of you might actually feel shy. Some of you might just kind of be in a position where you're just not sure because you've been through so much in a relationship that hasn't gone well. Okay, I feel like you have these moments where you're given the opportunity to express the love. And I do feel like there are new beginnings here in relationship. I also feel like some of you will be changing your direction. So by changing and shifting directions, I feel like you meet your soulmate. And you got the Magician card here. I love this card because this is a card that lets you know that you can actually manifest, parts of your life if, kind of the way you would like it to happen. It's about something just kind of appearing, and I feel like it has to do with the soulmate, somebody that you're going to meet that really kind of put you in this feeling like, wow, this was totally meant to be. It was totally unexpected. Some of you, I feel, are kind of disconnected from relationships or love. And I just feel like when you get the Epiphany card, it's about being the light for yourself, and then you can be the light for others. I also feel like solitude, spending a little bit of time with yourself, gives you that opportunity if you're willing. Okay, some of us spend time with ourselves and just think, and worry about all these things that happened in the past and why are they happening now and blah blah blah. I think that an epiphany is, to me, like, suddenly the light comes shining through. You feel the light. You accept the situation. You accept yourself. And then you become the light for others also. Because whatever you are within is, of course, what you're going to be in your outside world. And, yeah, I do. I just feel like this is a really wonderful epiphany for you in September. Okay, so now I'm getting something happening quickly. I do feel like there is a honeymoon that is really in a place that's kind of, what I'm getting is it's pretty exotic. Okay, maybe you've been there before, maybe you haven't, but it's very romantic, very peaceful, yet there are things that you can do. I also feel like some of you are taking some vacations to some unordinary places, like really very spiritual and exotic at the same time. Very, enlightening. Very, to me, I'm getting extremely fulfilling trip. Okay. I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made over someone who either I'm getting that's different from you. Somebody who is a different religious race or culture than you. I feel like it has a lot to do about making decisions or whether or not you're going to shift there, or if this relationship's even going to last because of the distance. Okay, but this card here is just saying that, give it time. Don't try to rush it. Don't let the mind get in there and start thinking about all these horrible things. Oh, this can happen, that can happen. It just can't be true. Those kind of things. Just try to not let those thoughts get in, because this is a really card that tells me that things will work out. Now, there is something that I feel like there's something here that you have to pay attention to. I'm just not pulling that in at the moment. I'm feeling like, I feel like some of you might be off track. Like there's some feeling coming over me here about a fear of losing one's, I don't want to say energy, but losing one's stance here. I'd be careful here. I feel like somebody may be trying to just kind of trying to manipulate you here. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I feel like somebody's trying to manipulate you, but they're really good at what they do. Like they use a lot of spirituality and a lot of things here that really kind of manipulate you into what they really actually want you to do. Now, there's a relationship here. I feel that as much as you try to keep it alive, I don't feel like there's enough chemistry to make it happen. Now, the ones who are listening to this reading, don't get all like, oh my God, that's my relationship. I mean, you should know, okay, because you should know how the type of feedback and you're getting from your partner, and how you feel about your partner. I just feel like maybe you're holding on to something here that isn't really for you. And so I really feel deep inside, you know what to do about this. Okay. And if you do it, that this just opens up space for you to actually move on and get with someone who you have a good chemistry with. Wow. I think here you've got really good new beginnings coming here. Some of you might actually kind of be reviewing your past in September. But what's needed is needed. Don't just go off into the old stories, because that's just going to get you back into that, into the past, into that space where, you're just repeating the same story. But I feel like there is a return, not a return, but a review of the past. But it's needed, okay, in order to step on new grounds, if that makes sense. Okay. And I'm going to do one more row here. I'm picking up something with a Libra. Maybe with this Libra here, what I'm feeling is this is kind of, I'm getting like a boat that's really rocky. making me a little bit seasick here. um, I think that somebody's going through a painful journey here, either with a cancer or a cancer with someone else, or with a Libra too. I'm just feeling that there has been a lot of sleepless nights. I feel like there's stress, okay? There's a lot of deception in this relationship. A lot of deception. You need to just kind of really, you have to stand your ground. And you've got such beautiful cards here to really create some beautiful things in your life. You've got cards here that are really helping you, or the energy helping you to get out of this situation. I think that you'd be more happy. Okay, so with the Chariot, I'm just feeling like you need to move. You need to move forward, and I feel some of you will move forward that aren't in a relationship like this into something that is beneficial in regards to romance. I feel like you'll have something to celebrate here. This is kind of exciting news to find love that works. Yeah, love that works. I also feel like you'll be getting some kind of announcements over maybe a baby's born or somebody's pregnant. I'm feeling it's in regards to relationships or about a child. Okay, and I see where you're happy because here comes this true love. And I also feel this relationship, this new relationship, or ones that you're in relationships now, you hear me talking, this kind of rhymes and reasons. I really feel like that you have a good partner that allows you to do the things that you want to do. Some of you come from controlling relationships, so this to me feels really good. So we've got well, when I get the moon, I'm a little leery. I'm just wondering if it's like things. I mean, the moon is romantic, but also things are kind of happening behind the scene. And, it's not everything is truthful. I mean, that's kind of what I feel when I get the moon. I feel like this involves a marriage. Okay. And then this is new beginnings. This is just kind of going out on your own, an innocent person, just like an innocent person, just gone ahead and take risks. I would be careful here because it looks like some financial issues are affecting the relationship here. And I'm still getting cards that you need to free yourself. I'm feeling like it's got something to do with that marriage. Either it's your marriage or somebody else's that you might be involved with, a married person that, I don't know. I'm just getting some kind of not telling the truth about everything here, but I feel like you do take a road, take a journey, take a road on your own now, and you might be solo for a little bit, but I feel like that freedom does you well. Money might be a little bit tight, but I think that all in all, I feel like you'll be fine. I do feel like I'm going to go off and read a little bit about just general information here. This is an excellent work card. This is somebody who really enjoys what they're doing. But I feel like there's some information here that you need to check in with your intuition, like trust it. Like I feel like you've got some answers about this, but yet you aren't trusting your own answers. I feel that you have the right information and you should trust your answers. Trust how you feel about this. Okay? I feel like with divine guidance, I'm getting something like maybe some of you sign up for some spiritual courses or some courses that have to do with business. It could be have to do with business too. But I feel like these courses that their teachers or mentors are really good at grounding and helping you get to feel that you the stepping stones you're taking are good for you. Now, I do feel like for some of you there is a bit of worry. I feel like some of the reason there's worry, regret, is because you're living a situation that isn't really for you. Okay, you deserve so much better here. And so I feel like if you release this attachment and you let go, things will just improve tremendously. Okay? All right, Cancer, if you like a personal reading, you can reach me at www.transformationandempowerment.com. Please remember to check your moon and rising, as this reading is not going to resonate with all of you. God bless.